Welcome to Bike4tourism event. Today we are speaking with partners from Europe that are going to present the reality of biking in their own countries.
So my name is Melinda and
my name is Malin.
And like you said, we represent springtime travel here in Stockholm in Sweden. So we arrange training camps and our main destinations are located in Portugal and Spain. And we also do a lot of marathons around the world, for example. So basically, we offer people who want to be active a unique experience, and our goal is to bring them positive memories for life. Also, the reasons why we wanted to join this event is because we think this is a very good initiative to promote an active lifestyle and to bring people together during this pandemic. And we also think it's a good way to inspire people in our community and to highlight sustainability in a pretty simple way so people can become more aware in a part of their daily routine.
Let me, just before passing the word to Jan, from Netherlands, to share that the event will be free up to 18 years old, exactly because we want to promote the habits, the good, healthy habits of life since early stage.
Choice Travel actually is a tour operator all round. I mean, we do have a lot for individuals, for groups. We do have a lot of sport activities, our sport travel. The major target is our golf. We do quite a lot in golf travel that we do all around the world, but most of the travel we have to the Mediterranean countries like Portugal, like Spain. We have Italy and also Cyprus, for example, and Turkey we do offer. Besides that, we have travels for people who are interested in walking, in cycling, and also in diving. For the rest, as I told you, we have individuals and groups. And for the individuals, you can say that we are actually offering the whole world, and we do that in city trips. We have cruises, which is a very is a market which picks up immense. Of course, fly and drives, and we are very, very good and specialized in the tailor-made holidays. The reason why we want to participate actually in this event, I think it's something very unique. I mean, I'm in the tourist industry since 1985. I can tell you this is the first time I'm involved with something like this, and it inspires me. First of all, because we are dealing with people, not only people from my own country, but I mean people worldwide, and I mean it is a thrill to know that all these people, they have the same idea, the same goal, and making something this event a huge thing.
And I feel very glad that you say that you feel inspired by this event, because in reality, I think that it's what we need at the moment. It's to feel some inspiration, because we are passing in the tourism industry, we are passing so hard moments that at least, and I believe that everybody that is going to join the event is people that somehow they bike for passion or they bike with their family, doesn't matter, because also Malin and Melinda mentioned that there's no huge distance associated to the event. And I believe that the event can really be an inspiration for everybody, that if we join and if we get together, everybody, on this day, cycling, showing the pictures, having this virtual tour around the world, we can really have an amazing experience.
What makes this different for me is to be far away, but on the other hand, so close as it could be. You know, this digital world brings us so close together. And I joined because I'm very close to the family. That's my first issue. I got a lot of times huge supports, and so I said that will be a good possibility for me to give my support. Why I'm acting as a volunteer is, first of all, I'm very close to all these event issues because it was one of my other expertise out of golf tourism. I'm in the travel business for 35 years. I'm doing golf travel for the last 18 years, and I think about 15 years I've done big events. So I thought it would be a good time to bring all the connections together. I'm also a founder of the Sports Travel Association in Turkey when I was living there. So today we managed that the owner is joining, and they have a huge team. They're one of the first agencies, DMCs, specialized on sports travel. The next one which will join is Egypt. Egypt is going to join also. This morning I had a contact with Grace. Grace is going to join also. It's a very, very funny person, but most of them, it is the best. He lives in the best location concerning cycling in Greece. It's Costa Navarino.
Okay.
It's an amazing place for cycling. Australia is going to join, and New Zealand will join. For Japan and Chinese, I'm just waiting now. That's the voluntary part. Yeah.
Another detail from what you are saying right now, that is something that is also important, has a value of this event. It's the fact of supporting local communities. This is also part of responsible and sustainable tourism. And we are here seeing that most of the businesses are small businesses, family running businesses. And in reality, our idea is to have a lot of small companies joining the event, so we can really spread and help the tourism industry also during this difficult time. So more small companies we have here, more we are spreading the support that everybody that will participate on the event is going to give. If someone goes to your country for the first time, what's the impact regarding cycling that they are going to give? They are going to have?
We think that here in Sweden we have actually great infrastructure, especially in the bigger cities. So it's easy for the citizens to transport by bus or train instead. So here is a little bit about the sustainability aspects, because our government wants people to use public transportation rather than their own car. So this is very good in the bigger cities. And we also believe that we have a pretty strong cycling culture with a lot of bike paths, both for transportation and for leisure. So it's easy to find bike paths in the cities. And a lot of people uses the bike as a transportation when they go to work.
And yeah, it's the same situation in Netherlands.
There are some situations like in Sweden. We have a very good infrastructure. The advantage in the Netherlands is that we don't have to go up and down. I mean, our country is flat, so that is easy for people on a bike.
Okay.
It's not as challenging as going up the hills and so on, but still, it's we are a country very good for cycling. And that's not only because it's flat, but just imagine we have about 17 million inhabitants. But I tell you, we have more bikes than people in our country.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody had at least 1 or 2 or 3 bicycles.
Wow, that's incredible. And Sandris, what is your experience in so many countries that you've been living?
I don't know how much, but it's one of the most cycling countries. It's flat. It has hilly parts in cold weather conditions also, but even on rain, and that gives that the category of the cycles, they are so different, So even if it's raining cats and dogs, you can be cycling. But the most important thing, I don't think that it's different in the other two countries we're talking about now is that people are respecting cycling people in the traffic. You know, it's a huge trust. And now in Germany, there's a point that cycling people are affecting the traffic. So, you know, the cars and the walking people have to take care about it, you know, because it's so common, you know, that everywhere cycle, the traffic jams are different for them also. So it's a part of daily life, and it's amazing. So it was once in Beijing, just arrived one day, the night before in Beijing. It was, I think, 4 o'clock in the morning when I opened the window and I was seeing, you know, I don't know, thousands of small points moving. You know? And it was, we were in the front of main road with 3 lines that side and 3 lines that side, of 6 lines. Okay, so all the lines are closed, and I don't know how much. I couldn't count it. Maybe 10,000 or 15,000 cycling Chinese were coming into the city to their factory to work.
Yeah. You know that when we were doing the research before launching this event, and we were trying to, we still have in mind the possibility to do a world record with the event. And we were making our research to check which event was the biggest event, cycling event in the world. And imagine, where was it? It was in China, in Taiwan. The biggest event was 114,000 people. That's why we are always saying that we want to have 115,000. It's the minimum to really have the biggest event in the world. And I want to launch another part of that is very important. That is the sustainability topic. Okay, so regarding the sustainability, each country has their own perspective. And I would like to ask you small details that you feel that in your country people really pays attention regarding sustainability. And I will go back again to Melin and Melinda to start to speak about sustainability.
Yeah, I would say generally we are very aware of different aspects here about the sustainability. Our government works a lot with this type of questions. And they try to implement a sustainable way of thinking, I would say, for all the citizens. So, for example, they make it very easy for us to sort our garbage. It doesn't matter if you live in a flat or in a house. It's very easy to sort the garbage, such as food waste, plastic, glass, and paper, like in different bins, and so they can be recycled. And then it's also about the public transportation, that they want people to use more instead of the car.
And regarding traveling, if I can interrupt, just regarding traveling, people is more and more aware. I last time I've been in Sweden, people was very concerned about the footprint when they travel. So what do you feel that is being implemented at the moment to reduce this impact on the tourism industry?
I would really say that the tourists about the train, to take the train instead of the flying, is very important to people now, I think. So I think a lot of but I think it's a very good market here in Sweden, actually.
Jan, with you in Netherlands, how people is feeling the sustainability?
Oh, we are very much aware of it. You see that, for example, as what we do a lot in reforesting. So planting trees wherever they can. What they also do is, for example, the areas which we have. Because you have to understand, it's a small country. We have a lot of people, but still we try to maintain the nature. And in the Netherlands, we are working on connecting the nature pieces, like a puzzle, so that for animals, they can trespass from one area to another safely,
Okay.
without
Okay.
crossing highways and passing cities, etc. This is something that we are doing here for a long, long time.
And Cengiz, let me give you also the word now about the Germany experience. What do you think? How Germany sees sustainability and what is changing nowadays in Germany regarding the topic?
I would say it's a part of the daily life for many years, really many years. It's these garbage issues to be separate in the daily life. It's not only offices and things. It's daily life. I know it because I'm in charge to make the changes. But on the other hand, it's very important that people grow up with these important issue in their daily life. The other one is Germany is, I think, one of the countries like Austria, Swiss. It's also in the other European countries, but the forest and the nature is implanted in the cities, and that makes, I think, it different from other places. I don't want to go into the details with the technical. You spoke about it, the car issues. We have already a number. If you don't have this number, this level on your car, on the window, you can't enter cities.
True. Yeah.
We have cities. There are the emission numbers. If your cars are not on that actual level, they can't go into this city or they can't pass into city centers, whatever. So it's quite huge. But what I'm following personally is the projects where we are getting the energy from the nature.
Okay.
I think this is a part where we should focus on much more. Getting by wind, getting by sun, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Any kind is very important for sure. But if we do this, we get integrated with the nature back. Because we have been very far away, and with everything what we do with the nature together, we come closer, and we'll respect, I think, the nature in our daily life.
You also have prizes. I forgot to mention, but now you can help us. Everybody that will register through you, they will get a special prize, right?
Well, everybody who is participating from the Netherlands, they will get a voucher, which is worth 10 euros. Everybody gets it, and they can use it for all the trips we organize, which can be within the country, but also outside. They can go by train, by car, by bicycle, by boat, or by plane, anywhere.
Yeah. And Malin and Melinda, I forgot to ask you, but you also have very nice prizes, right?
Yeah, we have come up with 4 different prizes. So I think it was different kind of levels when you enter the registration. So we have, the first one is 1 week training camp in Portugal this fall.
Wow.
So it will be included flight, part in a double room, and training activities. Or you can win a gift card with a value about 500 euros.
Wow.
Or you can win 1 year subscription of the magazines. You can choose then from Bicycling or Runner's World. Or the fourth one is a yoga mat. So that's for training. Yeah.
Yes, that's really cool. And the magazine also, it's amazing, that offer. And Cengiz, you are with us. So far,
Yes.
The prizes are already on the website. So people can have a look also on the prizes on the website. And there's also the 10 euros voucher of Algarve Nature Tours that everyone will get, the VIP and the golden subscription. So this voucher is available for everybody that subscribe starting on 6th of April, and it's 10 euros voucher for VIP and gold tickets for Doesn't matter which country you are coming, okay? You will have this voucher with you. So one question I always do, because we are speaking about a worldwide event where people will share places, doesn't matter if it's nature, if it's monument, if it's a city in their own country. So my question is, if you have the chance, because you probably will bike that day, I hope so, of course, what will be the place that you select that you will share with us on May 30 by pictures?
Okay, well, I was planning to make a nice tour around the village where I live, which is in the center of the Netherlands, and we have a lot to see. We have some beautiful castles nearby. I know one place of a windmill, of course, which is typical Dutch, and then I will make a tour around the river Rhine, and we'll make some pictures over there.
Okay, so tell us the name of the city.
Oh, it's not a city; it's a village. It's called. If you want to Google it, it's called Langbroek.
Okay, Cengiz, where will you be on the 30 May?
There are two options. I think it will be one, the route in Belek, between Antalya and Belek.
Okay.
That's one of them. And the other one might be the Black Forest area here, very close to me. So it's hours of cycling in forest area, which I like very much. I think one of these both will happen.
Girls, what's the place that you're going to share?
Yeah, so like we have a beautiful city. Stockholm is very beautiful, and we're both live in Stockholm, so we have to bicycle here. So we thought maybe in like Old Town, there's like this is the city built on water, so it's like beautiful channels, and around Djurgården and the Royal Castle and the City Hall. We have a lot, so we will find places.
Just to have an idea of the pictures of places, this is in Sweden. Can you see already the pictures?
Yes, yeah, we can see it. We can see them.
So here you can see the path. This one is where, ladies?
Åre. Yeah, it's Åre. Up in north of Sweden. Where you usually go skiing, but also great for bicycling. Yeah.
For bicycle. And now let's see here some in Holland. Let's see. Oh, this I love, Jan, because this is like a park for bikes that people they grab the bike to take the train, they leave it on this park, and then they take the train, right?
Yes, they can. I mean, you can, of course, if you want to catch the train, the station, you can park your bicycle there. But for tourists, it's also interesting because on a lot of train stations, we also rent out bicycles.
Yeah.
They are from the railway company, and they rent it out, so you can go anywhere you want. You don't need a car, actually. You can go by train and by bicycle.
Yeah, this is incredible. The first time I saw, I said, oh my God, we don't even have, I'm sorry, that's why we are creating the manifest during the month of May, because in many cities, we still don't have places to park properly our bikes. So we still have a lot to do in Portugal. I'm speaking in Portugal now. And this is people, any age doesn't matter. They take it on the boat, right?
Yep. They want to cross the river and they take the small boat. And, this is no comment.
Yeah, Netherlands, the windmills in Netherlands also.
Yes.
Yeah, and here everywhere, yeah, bikes everywhere. This is amazing. And this is people cycling.
Yep.
As we can see, we still in many countries far away from this, and in Germany also, but in all your countries. We see the cycling paths. I like these pictures, Zenjis, because it's really helpful to see. And this, of course, especially when we are tourists, self-guided tourists on a cycling tour, this is a way that you can carry on your luggage if you don't want the luggage transfer. So here we can see a couple of them, a couple of nice pictures. Let me come back to you. We are all here. So let's say goodbye to all our to everybody that was listening our live. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, all of you, for this amazing
Pleasure.
live.